Formagi YouTube video k lia oper jo tum ny story lik kdhs k oper tai men strong hook lik k do. Hook jandar. Suspenseful our curiosity si barpor hona chaye k mary vauer engage ho jn our video ko ntk deken our little world. The sun had just disappeared behind the horizon. A cold wind whispered through the empty streets. I walked alone, hearing only the crunch of leaves under my feet. The shadows of trees stretched long and twisted, like silent watchers. Every step echoed strangely, as if the world itself held its breath. I smelled the damp earth and faint smoke from a distant chimney. A sudden rustle made me freeze. The sound came from nowhere, yet it felt close. I turned slowly, eyes scanning the darkness. Nothing moved, yet a chill ran down my spine. The streetlights flickered, casting brief, uncertain glows. I thought I saw a figure at the edge of the road. It stood perfectly still, taller than any human should. My heart began to pound, each beat louder than the last. A low hum filled the air, vibrating through my chest. I swallowed hard, trying to convince myself it was the wind. Then a faint whisper brushed against my ear, so soft I almost missed it. It said my name. I spun around, but the street was empty. The shadows seemed to pulse, stretching closer with every blink. My feet moved without me thinking, carrying me toward the old park. The swings creaked slowly, swaying though no one pushed them. A smell of wet metal made me gag. Something moved in the corner of my vision, quick and deliberate. I stopped, every nerve screaming at me to run. The streetlight above me went out suddenly, plunging everything into darkness. I heard footsteps, slow and deliberate, circling me. Then a voice, louder this time, whispered secrets I could not understand. My chest tightened, the world around me growing smaller. The ground beneath seemed to pulse, alive. I stumbled backward, tripping over roots I had not seen. The air felt thick, heavy, almost pressing against my skin. I blinked and a figure appeared right in front of me, impossibly close. The figure did not move, yet I felt its eyes burning into mine. Its shape was human, but its features were wrong, stretched and hollow. A cold wind circled us, carrying whispers that sounded like laughter and crying at the same time. I wanted to speak, to ask what it wanted, but no sound came out. My tongue felt thick, heavy, as if the air itself resisted me. The street seemed to contract, the walls of buildings leaning inward. I stumbled backward again, my hands scraping against rough brick. The figure tilted its head, watching, waiting, patient in a way that made my skin crawl. A metallic tang filled my mouth, as if blood were in the air, though I was not hurt. I blinked and it was closer, impossible, yet undeniable. Every instinct screamed at me to run, but my legs refused to obey. I could feel something in the air, pressing against my chest, heavy and deliberate. The swings in the park started moving faster now, cutting through the silence with creaks that echoed like screams. Shadows stretched unnaturally, reaching for me with thin, clawed fingers. The streetlights flickered again, and for a moment, I thought I saw dozens of figures standing silently in the dark, watching me. I could hear breathing, uneven, harsh, coming from every direction. It was not my own. My heart raced so fast it felt like it would explode. Then the figure moved. It glided rather than walked, its feet never touching the ground. The sound of my own panicked breathing filled my ears. I tried to run, but the street twisted around me, turning back on itself like a labyrinth. Every turn brought me face to face with shadows that should not exist. A cold, wet sensation ran down my arm, sticky and clammy. I looked at my hand, but it was empty. Still, I felt the presence of something clinging to my skin, unseen but real. The whispers grew louder, chanting in a language I could not understand. The sound made my teeth ache, resonating inside my skull. I tried to cover my ears, but the sound went inside anyway. My vision blurred, the world smeared like wet paint. When I looked up, the figure was closer than ever, impossibly so, its hollow eyes inches from mine. I stumbled backward into the swings, knocking them over. The figure extended a hand, thin and pale, fingers bending at impossible angles. I wanted to scream, but the sound was stolen from my throat. Then the ground shifted beneath me, and I fell through something solid yet yielding. It was not the earth, not grass, not pavement. I landed on a surface that pulsed, alive, moving beneath me like water with teeth. The figure hovered above.